In this video, I'm going to discuss simple and compound interest. Simple interest is basically your principal times your interest times the term. To calculate this, clicking D6 equals your principal, which is in D2, plus, open a parenthesis, your principal, which is in D2, times the interest rate, which is in D3, times the term, which is in D4, close the parenthesis and hit enter. You get an answer of 625k. Please note, for simple interest, the calculation does not take into account any interest that has been earned or interest that has been paid. Whereas if we look at compound interest, it takes into account any interest payments that we have made or any interest that we have earned. An example would be if you deposit $10 at time 1 with an interest rate of 10%, in second period you'd have $10.10. In compounding interest, in the second period, your interest will be calculated on the amount that you had in the second period, so on $10.10. Whereas in simple interest, interest would only be paid on $10. To calculate compound interest, click in D18 equals D14, which is your principal, times that, open a parenthesis, 1 plus D15, which is your interest rate, close the parenthesis, to the power of D16, which is your term. Hit enter, and you get an answer of 638k. Now you can compare these two values and clearly see that with compound interest, you get a future value which is bigger. Last thing that I want to touch bases on is continuously compounded interest. This is where the interest is continuously compounded, as the word suggests. To calculate this, click in D20 equals D14, which is your principal, times, open a parenthesis, this is the natural algorithm. More details of this can be found on Google if you're interested. Open a parenthesis, D15, times that by D16, close a parenthesis and close the parenthesis, hit enter. As you can see, continuously compounded interest is the highest figure because here the interest is compound continuously. The takeaway from this video is to be aware of the differences between the types of interest rates that I've discussed here, and when doing your financial analysis, take care and be able to understand the outcome of different interests that might have on your day-to-day business activities.